What is up, guys, gals, and all others? There's something I want to run through you guys, so I'd greatly appreciate y'all's feedback on it. I don't do these long intros very often, so you know it means something. So when it comes to the content on this channel, if you haven't seen a YouTube video in the past like 20-30 minutes, you probably got an ad on this channel. This channel has been monetized for over a year now, and how my model for this channel has always worked is depending on how well a group of videos or video does by a content creator is how well I support them on Patreon, and it all scales. It's always a scaling process for the most part. Most of the time it doesn't scale down. Most of the time it only scales up. Uh, but so how the whole process is, I'll do 1 to 3 videos on a content creator, and depending on how well the videos do on my channel, how much my viewers like it, and how well I like the content. After the first, it's usually 2 to 3. I become a Patreon of the channel, of their channel, and after that, I monetize the videos from before and the videos on in the future. And how well those videos do is how well it scales. Like, for example, I think Stupendium, I think his videos probably make like $20 to $25 a month, so I'm a $25 a month Patreon member, and that will scale up depending on how well the videos do. So technically I do make money, even though I don't, and technically I lose money because I pay taxes on it, believe it or not. But to me, it's just all paying my dues, and I feel like that's the only way I could give back, because although Stupendium has said they appreciate my feedback, and other content creators have told me they appreciate my feedback and my insight and how I break things down, but to me that's not enough. I feel like financially is the only way, the best way, because not only can you make the argument that they're kind of taking views away, I feel like that supplements through me giving the financials. But yeah, I want to know y'all's opinion on it, and if you dislike it, that's fair. But if you think that's a good way, let me know. Like, I want to know y'all's opinion on it. But let's get into it. I'm so sorry for the damn 2-minute intro. That's my longest intro ever. Okay, we're doing a Stupendium video. I'm sorry. I'm so fucking sorry. Remastered. I have not seen the first one. I'm just gonna let you guys know I haven't seen the first one. I do know Frostpunk. I did research on it before this video. I do research on these videos, if you guys don't know. If I'm not familiar with the game, I do not watch the videos beforehand, but I do learn about the game, or I play it in some cases if I have time. Like, for example, when it came to Freshie Canal's Squid Game rap battle, I watched all of Squid Game just for that rap battle. Thank God he's done 2. It made it easier for me, made it more investing. But yeah, so yeah, logo check. I like the logo. Drop a sub if you're new here. Drop a sub to Stupendium if you haven't. They are a great content creator. I will get my pronouns right this time.
Whole lands, forget the comforts of home, you're a nomad. We've lost so much since we first started. Our hearts cold or
Okay, so that is all. I had to see if it's all Stupendium, because sometimes they put different people in it. So I just had to see. Okay, let me go back. This is more of like a chorus.
Of home, you're a nomad. We've lost so much since we first started. Are our hearts cold or are we cold-hearted?
I like that line.
So pray to your Lord or your foreman, but the sun might rise in the morning. They told us hell was warm, but our empire fell for shelter from the storm. On the run from London town, nothing left but rubble.
Okay, I was gonna pause it, but you got into like the street feel and things like that. That was interesting. It's a very big street feel for me. But I do like this. So I am familiar with the game, like I said before, and I do like this. So if you guys don't know anything about Frostpunk, you're kind of in an apocalyptic scenario where the temperature is freezing and it's only getting lower, and you have to like keep your people alive through certain means. And I do like this balance that he has. So his hook slash chorus starts off with the balance. Okay, are our hearts cold or are we cold-hearted? That is hard. I really like that line. So pray to your Lord or the foreman. So you can go really 2 routes, and you can go through law, through like strict law, through your foreman, or the Lord. You can take a religious route. So I do like it's a game of choice, being nice to your people. And one thing I've seen, it's a city builder type thing, is I think Stupendium really likes these internal choice games that you have and sim builder type things is what I've come to realize through these videos. But yeah, so that I like that. He's already playing on it.
Forget the comforts of home, you're a nomad. We've lost so much since we first started. Are our hearts cold or are we cold-hearted? So pray to your Lord or your foreman that the sun might rise in the morning. They told us hell was warm, but our empire fell for shelter from the storm.
On the run from London town, nothing left but rubble there to plunder now. Torn asunder, buried underground. Beneath the tundra at 100 weight, the brothers drowned. Now we're gonna need another crown. So huddle round, hunker down, man the shovels plow. And every 100 paces pray and lay another down. Another mother, son or lover lost, the frost is out. But lonely drifters in the snow drift won't be scuppered now.
Bro, this is some deep shit. This is deep shit. So, you know, it does you get that idea in the game. But like with it all laid out in front of you and said, you know, straight to your face, it's very deep and cruel when you think of it. You know, there's a couple things here. But one thing that hits the hardest for me.
So huddle round, hunker down.
So huddle round, hunker down, man the shovels and plow.
Man the shovels plow. And
Every 100 paces, pray and lay another down. So man the shovels, they're digging up graves. You know, you got to pray, then lay another down. That's what I expect. That's what I am taking it as. You know, because it's so cold, people are dying, and then the weight of the brothers drowned beneath the tundra, 100 weight. You know, because how it works is it's an older game, or is it the 1900s, 1800s? I don't know when the game exactly takes place. I can't remember, but it has this steampunk type vibe to it. And it happens is there's this big storm. It's like UK based, and these people got to leave their house. A big storm comes and things like that. So you know there's rubble around, everything like that, snowstorm. So they are painting this picture.
Beneath the tundra at 100 weight, the brothers drowned. Now we're gonna need another crown. So
I like that. Basically, the empire's fallen, and everything is fallen.
Paces pray and lay another down. Another mother, son, or lover lost, the frost is out. But lonely drifters in the snow drift won't be scuppered now. Stay devout, tough it out till the sun is out. Trust the center, shun dissenters, hunt and flush them out. Keep the faith and trust there's grace behind the thunderclouds. A fall in line and march of timing is the climate proud. What are we becoming?
So he's bringing up that choice again. He's bringing up that choice. Trust the censor. Stay devout. Trust the censor, the censorship, or shun the dissenters. So the dissenters is the it's like a religious figure. Dissenters hunt and flush them out. So they are like painting the picture of the law route right now. And shunning away from religion in this playthrough, because there's different playthroughs you can do. You can do certain things.
Dissenters hunt and flush them out. Keep the faith and trust there's grace behind the thunderclouds.
Or I like that. Or keep the faith and trust that the sun, or what do you say? There's grace behind the thunderclouds. Okay, so they're continuing to paint this picture. I like it. So they're playing on both sides. I wonder if they're going to break it down in certain versions.
Timing is the climate proud. What are we becoming now? Is this the life we prayed for? Time is running out. There's nothing left but labor. We write our future in the eyes like it was pen and paper. Leave for future generations more than just a generator. We must never waver. This is the price we pay for safety one day for our children on the path we pave them. And in the end, know the history depends on an empire thawed to the flames of what we gave up.
Okay, they're painting a perfect picture when it comes to this game for sure, and it's very interesting to me. Very interesting. Like this is like poetry in a sense. The way that they're putting these words together. Although it is a song and in song format, the word choice and everything here is just fire. No pun intended. But leave the future generations more than just a generator to keep them alive. So you're trying to, provide more to your family. Don't leave them the bare minimum. And they're constantly painting this picture of sacrifice. And that's what the game's all about. You have people dying, they're sacrificed for a better life in the future. That's crazy. But the way these words are put together, like they're constantly set up in a way they set up for the next line, and it all commingles. I really do like it.
Nothing left but labor. We write our future in the eyes like it was pen and paper. Leave for future generations more than just a generator. We must never.
You know what's funny to me is Stupendium sounds like Dan Bull. This is like especially the beginning. The beginning was a hella Dan Bull pocket. Like I swear I've heard Dan Bull in that exact pocket before. But like all of this is just
and in the end,
great.
You're a nomad.
Okay, let's go back.
Leave lands, whole lands, forget the comforts of home. You're a nomad. We've lost so much since we first started. Are our hearts cold or are we cold-hearted? So pray to your Lord or your foreman, but the sun might rise in the morning. They told us hell was warm, but our empire fell for shelter from the storm.
And I like how this one is like a choir is a choir is the hook, or not the hook, or the chorus, because it gives more of the feel of like everyone's coming together for a cause. You know, in Stupendium songs, to me, although they have doubles and triples in their lyrics, or in the backgrounds. But this is like the first time I've seen them do a large chorus that I can think of, and it gives you, because the game's all about unity and working together. That provides even more. It's very interesting.
Turn your colors to the wind as our odyssey begins. Feel the ice creeping in till your bones sing. And as the tempest descends and your ears ring, that's the bells of the church that we're preaching. Now grieving is a luxury, we spun to weave our cloaks. Comfort, warmth, and plenty feel like centuries ago. The storm will crush our spirits like a tent beneath the snow.
Hey.
Every upper lip is stiff at 20°C below.
Hey.
No gold or silver coal's the only thing of worth to me. The only precious metal to our name would be the mercury. Our fragile strip of burgundy that ever hurtles to the deep, alerting us as Mother Nature's taking every cursed degree. I've nothing left, my only treasure is my word to keep. Keep bellies filled, treat the ill, and preserve the heat. But can I keep the peace as we bleed through adversity? How's a shepherd supposed to lead without a dog to herd the sheep? These choices that I make to save our nation. What's a little sawdust when you face annihilation? Is childhood so sacred, or just resources wasted? Every value that I thought I had debased and raised to save us.
Leave lands.
That one's hitting. That one's hitting. Those last lines, I mean, all of it was clean, but this really brings out the struggles within the game. But can I keep the peace as we bleed through adversity? And then it continues on. How is a shepherd supposed to lead without a dog to herd the sheep? Because you need, the sheep are your people. How are you supposed to lead the people without a dog, without a protector of some sort, which is like police or guards? But the people, that's scary to them. And they continue on. Save our nation. What's a little sawdust when you're faced with annihilation? You may be thinking, like, what the hell does that mean? One of the choices within the game is adding sawdust to the food for preservatives. And sawdust, blah, 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 but it's disgusting. But like, what's a little sawdust in your diet when you're faced with pure annihilation? So I like that, and it continues even on. Sawdust when you face annihilation. Is childhood so sacred, or just resources wasted? Because in the game you get a couple. You slowly upgrade a tech tree or a learning tree. And one of the ways you slowly get into more like sketchy things that today's standard would be crazy, but in like apocalyptic scenario, what do? And one of the ways is you can first leave children alone, not get them involved, and then you can get them to do small jobs that aren't very dangerous, and then you can go even further and get them to do dangerous jobs. And so it's like this big, what do I do? So is childhood sacred, or is it just a resource wasted? That was dirty. Every value that I thought of and debased. So, and then it continues on with this picture, because I don't know if it was at the beginning of this verse, I can't remember, but they said, what are we becoming? What have we become? You're looking back and you're thinking, what the hell?
Turn your colors to the wind as our odyssey begins. Feel the ice creeping in till your bones sink.
This is just like descriptive as hell.
And as the tempest descends
and your ears ring. That the bells of the church that were preaching, the temperature, like all, like not just physically, the temperature descends. So when you change elevation, your ears ring. If you ever been on a plane or something like that, or an elevator. So but from the temperature, and then I did like the line before, maybe it was after, of the lip stiff, because stiff means you're kind of, you don't budge. You're kind of I don't, what is it like? What would you say? I wouldn't say arrogant. You're I don't know, you just don't budge, and you're hard-headed. There you go. You're hard-headed. So these people are very stiff and hard-headed, but they're also dying stiff. Like, oof, oof.
The bells of the church that we're preaching. Now grieving is a luxury. We spun to weave our cloaks. Comfort, warmth, and plenty feel like centuries ago. The storm will crush our spirits like a tent beneath the snow. Every upper lip.
How dare you do crush our spirits when that guy's bones is getting crushed from falling? Every upper lip is stiff.
Stiff at 20C below. No gold or silver coals. The only thing of worth to me. The
only precious metal to our name would be the mercury. I don't know. I may be wrong in this one. Mercury. Okay, so coal, the only precious metal. But mercury, when I'm thinking of mercury, there's a couple uses for mercury, but one of the only uses in my mind, if we're talking in the theme, is through old thermometers, and older thermometers used to use mercury. I don't think we use mercury anymore because it can get into your skin and can be very toxic. So I'm wondering if that's like the picture they're trying to paint, or is that what they're meaning? I could be wrong there, but I'm not entirely sure.
precious metal to our name would be the mercury. That fragile strip of burgundy that ever hurtles to the deeper.
Oh yeah, okay.
Mother Nature taking every cursed degree.
And then this I really like this, alerting us as mothers natures, taking every first degree. I've nothing less. My only treasure is my word to keep. It continues on.
Treat the ill and preserve the heat. But can I keep the pieces we bleed through adversity? How's a shepherd supposed to lead without a dog to herd the sheep? These choices that I make to save our nation. What's a little sawdust when you face annihilation? Is childhood so sacred, or just resources wasted? Every value that I thought I had based on race to save us.
Like this may not be like the most like insane bar heavy writing, but this is like just mad poetry when it comes to fusing words together and the word choice used. Like this is pen game flex, but not bar heavy. This is flow and just like word choice out the wazoo. So now we're on like more of the religious route. I see what's going on.
Sunlight rise in the morning. They told us hell was warm, but our empire fell for shelter from the storm.
Growing up, they told us no two snowflakes are the same, and everyone's a wonder, something not to take in vain. Of Mother Nature's beauty, of the universe at play, seems that she's abstained from duty, left us here and turned away. Fingers splintered.
Now that's hard. Now that's hard. That's hard. Let's go back. Growing up, they told us no two snowflakes are the same.
And everyone's a wonder, something not to take in vain. Of Mother Nature's
beauty of the universe at play. Seems that she left, abstained from duty, left us here and turned away. That was well written, very cleanly written. Holy
abstained from duty, left us here and turned away. Fingers splintered into kindling and hearts are dark as coal. As heat and hope were dwindling, we march towards our goal. Committed to the hymns we sing, so after all is told, the generations after us aren't cast into the cold. So burn us in the furnace, let our souls ignite the flames. Use our bones to stoke the embers, use our blood to oil the chains. We are nothing now but engines rending flesh to find a way. And as we fall, we know we die to light a brighter day. Every shiver.
Damn, this is like deep shit, like hard shit. This is just straight sacrifice, and I like the transition here. So this is the ultimate sacrifice. It's basically working for a generation that doesn't even exist yet. You know, you work for people, your children, your children's children. You work, and that's a hard thing to do. Especially for younger people like myself. I mean, shit, I don't think I'm gonna have children, but like working for a future that you're not even gonna be a part of, especially, you know, with the greed of selfishness of man, or, you know, human. So burn us in the furnace, let our souls ignite the flame. Use our bones to stroke the embers. Use our blood to oil the chains. We're nothing now but engines rending flesh to find a way. They're just a cog in the machine of future, of sacrifice. Like the picture painting here is phenomenal. This is
Just
great.
the embers whose our blood towards the chains. Fear nothing now but engines rending flesh to find a way. And as we fall, we know we die to light a brighter day.
We die to light a better day. This is what I'm talking. Yes, yes.
Rending flesh to find a way. And as we fall, we know we die to light a brighter day. Every shiver will deliver us deliverance in time. Only in sense of our innocence and innocence we thrive. The future that we're building will be worth its weight in lives. So take heed but take no pity as the city must survive.
What a good line to end it from the game. Okay, I see you.
Thank you all for watching. Our captain sends his gratitude to the patrons of our fair city.
All
For
right.
it should the bell.
Well, I appreciate
So
all the
stoke the
people that
flame.
came by. I appreciate all the people that came by. I would greatly appreciate all this feedback on the thing I mentioned at the beginning of the video. But all the people that came by, drop a sub if you're new here, and I will see you guys next time. That was the dumbest shit. Why did I do that? What the hell was I thinking?